So even better news. And we go live.
I'll stay with you until battle gets back.
And okay, yeah, 2 survivors were stationary, so I wonder what's going on there, but they are moving, and they are going to be dealing with this first attack here, which is a boomer, hunter, spitter, and a jockey.
We do also have that hunter pre-spawn on the back. The jockey looks like he wants to try and get a rocket off here. No, wait, he's going to drop down behind the left, gets the spawn. Hunter jockey both working their way on opposite sides here. Hunter getting skied out of there. Spitter is just spinning down on top of the cars, not landing anything, and jockey just going flying up in the air after he gets ragdolled.
Get the hell out of here, cameraman.
Hey, you went to go do something.
After all, leave me alone.
I was covering
busy
your
shit
girlfriend, okay?
People are here for me, not you. Go back to the camera thing. Thank you. Children should be heard, or seen, and not heard.
We have a witch, though. We have an early
You
witch.
do know it.
And she's behind the lorry, underneath the bridge. So,
You can't say lorry, you
Why
gotta
do you
say
keep
truck. Americans don't know what lorries are.
oh, fuck that. Speak my mother tongue and no less.
Survivors there. We should check it out.
Oh, survivors are indeed pushing towards the witch hunter, has pre-spawned behind the truck / lorry / about to get shot in the face by Code. Takes some chip from 2 shotguns. He's still alive though, which is like pretty
Hunter,
annoyed,
though.
and there's the hunter's dead. I'm surprised she hasn't like gone yet. I guess it's because she doesn't have direct sight of Code, so she hasn't gone after him. But the hunter has been taken out. They do still have the spitter charger and the boomer lurking around here in ghost mode. But without something to really initiate this attack, this could be like a pretty fast crown for Code, should he ever decide to go for it sometime within now or the next 10 years. Charger will come in, Crouch misses the
Oh!
gets a second shot, Charger misses the charge, Boomer gets a proxy on one. Spit is going to go down on nothing as a result. Just some horse trickling in from the one boom going out. But pretty solid take of that witch. It could have gone so much worse after that first shot was missed.
Yeah, Beck's managing to get a second shot in there really fast, and just managing to make up for that first miss.
See, who needs tier 2 auto shotguns when you've got like shot reg like that? That's great.
Absolutely. The second car is alarmed. They will have an attack ready for it with a jockey, boomer, hunter, and a charger. No smoker though, but maybe they will try and make use of the boomer here if they can just land it.
Once again, the survivors are obviously aware of it. I mean, they're looking for that quick pop on the boom before you can even jump onto the car. Of course, trying to get the headshot on the boomer with a shotgun from range is bad, but there is a
Tank
tank.
up though.
Tank is up in the hands of Killer Beast. He's currently picking up a rock and he's about to launch. Rock is out. Rock has been skied. There's a hunter and a jockey running around. Charger is coming in from above as well. Charger is going to get the charge. Boomer is going to capitalise on that and he's going to rocket straight in there, gets himself a double boom. Hunter is jumping in as well, going to get M2 and shut down. The jockey must be AI. The Honda is flying in. Bullshit, Honda incoming! Oh no, he didn't make it over the sign. Nonetheless, Tank has pushed his cars up on one onto the roof, one onto the street. We do have a spectacular soy sauce war room, so we shall take it over there right now. Go kiss me.
Is that gonna slip? No. Good.
Nope. Perfect. Want a rock take for now then?
Yeah. Give me a hit.
I'm ready. Let's. No,
Son
let's
of-
not go because they're.
These freaking cocksuckers.
We are back. Oh,
Fuckers.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Go ahead,
Go.
get a hit. Pile up on guy.
Everybody.
Go,
Let's go.
go.
Lucky you're not in sync with us right now.
Almost got Vex. Backing up a bit.
Gotta get in sync. I'll just commit, honestly. Probably not gonna rock it for. You have the car in a perfect spot.
Oh my
They're going all the
god,
way
these
back,
guys are
Ron.
going all the way back.
They're gonna go. They're gonna try to. Yeah, they're gonna try to AI you.
I'm doing. Get that boom
Run.
as soon as possible.
Wow, they're really gonna try. They're gonna AI you. Wow.
Get the boom. Just get the boom. Try to slow him down.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
I'm rushing as fast as possible.
Going all the way back.
All those spawns keep.
I mean,
keep.
if they want to do that, then we'll do the
It's
exact
fine.
same
I got
thing.
a lot of
Wanna
rage
play
still.
like that.
That's fine. I got a lot of rage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it.
It's good that we recognized it fast.
Don't take too much shit for no reason. You should have committed right there. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't you commit? They're in safe room now.
I see,
so-
I see, I see. I'm gonna commit. I need help soon.
You better. Come on, tank. What are you doing?
Not been now.
What is taking? Ah, the M2's hurt. Good double.
That's good damage right there.
Oh, almost. Yeah, you're dead.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's the opening tank of the game. 14 Spectacular Soy Sauce up in the hands of Killer Beast. Fortunately, I only managed to get in the one punch. Nice double cap landing with the Smoker and the Jockey there during the tank. Hunter was so close to landing for that tri-cap, but the tank really wasn't close enough to really capitalize should the Hunter have landed anyway. And anyway, the Hunter didn't really land. He got M2'd and shot in the face with a shotgun. So,
Yeah. I mean, that
recap,
opening
Dragon.
area that opening area pretty much is all about the support. If a support doesn't land, you can't really expect anything much for that tank at all. So, fortunately for him, he had double cap. Boomer going out the back though, got bought very quickly by Vex. They're going to try and push this bridge choke now, but with a Charger, Spitter, and a Hunter up, well, they go for it. They do go for it. Hunter landing it tough though, with a split following. Charger got completely railed down. And Antisocial, aka Dan, is actually running slow at the moment. Will be taking pills.
I mean, for the survivors, at this point, it is literally balls to the wall. The only thing that's in front of them really that can cause them any sort of trouble or any degree of trouble is the alarm car. No, it's not even there because the tank punched. So they might catch a boom here, but that's about it. There's no tank in front of them. They've already dealt with the witch as well. It's just a case now. I mean, they seem to be the type of team that takes their time.
Yeah, they're
So-
definitely playing slowly and being cautious in these sort of key areas. We'll get
Yeah,
one
but-
bit more shell. Smoker coming from below as well as a spit up. It's like the worst 2-2, but they didn't get a jockey in the back. Spit landing as well, and they completely chopped down.
Not bad. Get some extra chip out of it. But I mean, at this point, with only one person bleeding, they have more than enough pills to feed the guy. They can essentially rush as much as they want at this point while the SI are down. Get to a decent area to hold for a choke point, hold off any trickling income and kill them. And then, they just beat the hit.
Yeah.
It's a great way of, providing they shut the hit down, it's a good way of keeping the health bonus. But at the same time, it seems that the infected aren't really getting in there in the rotations that they want. They are going to take the drop, though. They pile out above them. There's a Hunter coming in for a damage bounce. Hunter's going to miss the damage bounce as a result, but then Smoker gets pulled in. There's 2 survivors, boom. Spit's going to come down behind them, but everyone is pretty much out and pulled before there's any real damage caused. Just a couple of commas trailing in now, a couple of points taken up from booms. But the survivors who can actually see and are not attracting all the commas, doing a pretty good job of protecting everyone else. There is another set of pills in front of the survivors as well as the ammo. They're going to neglect the pills. Oh, no, let's go. No, is he? Yep, yeah, he's going for them.
Yeah, it's one of the strange things about using the bile is that it's not really something you want to use until you know for certain that you've just dealt with a boomer and everyone's clean. They decided to do it during the drop, and they caught a double boom at the bottom, but fortunately for them, they actually handled the attack solidly. Didn't catch any major damage.
Well, providing they don't catch any charge here, if they take this hit comfortably, then that's safe room for them. And they're sitting pretty right now. Very pretty, actually, in terms of health bonus. There's a Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, and the Charger, but it's a Jockey as well, not a Spitter. We do see a Boom go out on one survivor. The Jockey has been taken out. The Hunter has been taken out. It's just that Charger left. The Common are streaming in all from in front, though, thankfully enough for the survivors, so they're pretty, comfortable to deal with. This Charger's in a pretty bad place. The survivors know roughly where he is.
Yeah. It's like he should have really gone with the rest of the attack, and now it would just be easy to flush out. He is trying to go back for a despawn, but there won't be enough time.
The SI will have a hit for it. The Charger gets a little bit more HP back as a result as well for the despawn. But they are right in front of the safe now. Here comes the tri-cap with Spit and support. Hunter's going to get skied. Charger does get his land. Spitter goes down. Smoker gets taken out. But Coach is going to take the first down for the survivors of the round. Right outside the safe room door. He did have a bit of perm HP as well, so that is a bit of bonus. But I mean, they still have 4 sets of pills. They're in the safe room now. And double get up for Coach. But they do make it 444 health bonus. Very respectable. Pretty solid start, and I think they played that tank well. I mean, I think they really baited the SI a bit there. The tank sort of looked like he was going to commit with all his hittables and his SI out. And then as soon as they started to pressure him a little bit, he backed off and they just went further back.
Yeah. Well, it's a great result actually for Spectacular Soy Sauce. They managed to get an in-cap at the end. That does put a dent in the bonus quite a bit. But it's still quite a strong result from Alerion, them being a team with a slight disadvantage. But it'll now be interesting to see what exactly Spectacular Soy Sauce do with the survival round and try not to lose the momentum. All for the sake of a close game, I hope. We've waited long enough for it to start.
Yeah, I think round is going to be going live. Opening hit for the SI is going to be a 2-2 setup. It's going to be the Hunter Spitter, Jockey, and the Boomer. So, we're not expecting big damage coming from this, but, you know, there's always the potential for it with something to spit on. Hunter has pre-spawned behind the tree in front of the survivors. The Boomer's looking for the spawn above the survivors on the billboard. Boomer is going to get his spawn. He's not going to get his vulnerability. He gets picked. The Hunter is jumping in. He's still jumping around. Hasn't been taken out yet. Spit's going to go down. Hunter's going to get skeeted. Jockey gets destroyed as well, so that's 4 points of damage going out there, but everyone else on the team hanging the donut. Survivors are going to be able to progress their way towards the witch. They might actually get her before the spawns come up, actually, considering how well they dealt with that attack and how quick it went down.
Yeah, well, I think actually they'll have the attack up by then.
Yeah.
Not
they
enough
went
time for them to run down.
Went shopping, it seems. Well, they are going to take the abundance of melee weaponry, the one melee weapon anyway, at the campsite and progress down towards the Humvee area, which is in front of them, right at the other side of the bridge. She's just in front of the truck, or semi, I believe you Americans like to call them. And, well, we will see this hit go in on it. Well, hopefully, and hopefully more synchronized than the last time. It's the same hit, ironically, as the last time.
Yeah, indeed. I wonder whether sSs will actually try and base it as long as... No, they're actually going to draw it from afar.
But they are going to get the draw on the witch. She gets taken out, and the whole SI attack is going to come in off that. I'm not really sure about that decision. Not sure about that at all. Hunter has been destroyed. Well, no, the Hunter's still alive, I lie. The Charger has been destroyed. Hunter's looking for a damage bounce. He's not going to get it. Boomer spawns up in front and gets a booming on one survivor, then gets popped. Hunter is still jumping around, but at this point, he's just kind of, well, being a nuisance. They do despawn the Hunter and get a spitter up as well. They do now have a Jockey, and the final spawn's coming up in about 6 seconds' time. Second car is alarmed, but it looks like if they get the Charger, they do get the Charger, so you might see them hit on the run back, because I mean, this tank triggers when the survivors, or how far across would you say, Dragon? About halfway across this first ledge?
It was about halfway to 3/4, yeah. And I think actually the SI are positioned around about that point as well. They've got a Charger, a Hunter already pre-spawned, and a Spitter waiting, and they've got a Jockey about a couple of rooms further back, actually.
Well, it's definitely an area they can make a play on. I mean, survivors are going to be a bit worried about dropping straight down because, I mean, I think they're going to be expecting the SI to have a Boomer waiting for them on the alarm car, or at least the smoke would have pulled someone onto it. So, I mean, they might not expect this charge. They are going to trigger the car alarm preemptively, though. So they're actually going to trigger the car alarm and then take this entire hit. The Hunter is going to spawn, and, well, he was already pre-spawned, but he's now going to reposition himself to get closer to the survivors, as are the rest of the SI. Once this common trails in, because no one's boomed, they're just going to attack the first survivor they see. Jockey is going to spawn it behind, as is the Charger. Jockey gets shut down pretty quickly. The Charger does land, Spit goes down on that. And that's going to be some mucho damage up. Survivors, of course, just still have to sit here and take it because they can't push forward because they're going to trigger that tank with this Horde run again. So that's a really good hit for them. That's going to force one person to commit pills as the tank spawns, essentially, to get out of there fast enough, or risk being separated.
Well, it is interesting because, as far as I know, that spawn you can get for the tank where you actually go to the car by the fence instead of having to go down the walkway still actually works. But maybe they decided not to go against it because of the proximity where the tank spawns in relation to that area. Probably didn't want to risk being cut off by the tank as they were moving back. But no, so the Horde is coming to an end now. They've got a Hunter up in the distance. He's probably going to go get despawned. They do have a Charger and a Smoker. Raz's still got about 10 seconds to go for his next spawn. Tank is now up. Charger is up. Goes AI though and lands it. And double captures it.
Almost. Oh, tank gets a rock as well. On top of that, the jockey is still up. Jockey's now going to come in, gets a scratcher on code. Just one survivor slow. Tank, pretty wise actually, not to just run straight in on that. I mean, that could have gone horribly wrong with it. Like, if that attack had been shut down a little bit quicker, if the tank overcommits, I mean, that's a lot of chip you could take. So, I mean, that's a lot of damage going out. That's 2 survivors fully bleeding. It looks like they're going to try the same situation.
They're going to do the same thing.
Plan. They're going to run it all the way back. But this tank is in a much better position. He's not as far back as the previous tank was. They do get the boomer pop, though. That's pretty damn important on this run back. But the tank is in a pretty good position now to just sort of take the shortcut, get up over the bus, and he's going to have decent enough sight to sort of keep pressuring the survivors on first pass with a couple of rocks. Maybe.
Yeah, well, funny enough, that bonus is only marginally above what Alerion made the safe run with, and that's also including the fact that they've got high temp health from 2 of them at the moment, which is going to bleed out.
Now, we know there's definitely one set of pills a bit later on. The tank is losing frustration pretty damn fast now, though. He is down to second pass, so it is going to be near enough an instant commit. Unfortunately, we do not have the Alerion Morum, so we're going to have to keep it here for now, and you're going to have to deal with us. The tank is down to about 30% frustration, so he's going to roll straight in on this. The SI coming in behind him, he does have a smoker, hunter, and a charger for capping support. Survivors are backing themselves into a corner here, though, so they've got to be careful. Tank is able to roll straight on that. It looks like he might get... No, he's going to do the jump rock as opposed to the corner. Smoker does get a pull, though. Hunters get skeeted. Charger is going fist city on Ellis. Tank is going to take that end cap. He might get it just before he dies. He does indeed get the end cap on Ellis before he goes down.
It's now black and white, I think. Is he not?
I don't think he's black
No,
and
he's
white.
not black and white, no.
Okay, hang on.
I picked
I'm
this
really
up
hurt.
just for you.
Alright, that's better.
But still, that's another set of pills that they had to commit for the run back. Another set of pills they have to commit now, getting Ellis back up.
That's one theory.
So they got one set of pills left on them. There's definitely one more set of pills ahead. We saw that after the drop.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they've got the witch
2 more
and the tank. Yeah, they got the witch and the tank out of the way. It's pretty much just them offering up some resolute defense all the way from here to the safe room.
Yeah, they've managed to eliminate all of the well, maybe not actually. Boomer's going to preemptively spawn behind the Humvee and get to Boomer on 1. The jockey is going to come in. He's not going to get shut down. Smoker is going to go for a pull. He gets a very momentary one. He's spinning to the spit. What I was about to say then was, although they've gotten rid of the major choke factors, you know, the tank, the witch, and the alarm car in front of them as, you know, really viable and usually the usual place where SI tend to hit for their choke points. This does open up the opportunity for the SI to start hitting in the more unconventional places, particularly with charge spits. I mean, at this point, all they need to do is focus 2 survivors and they can destroy the bonus, and still, even if the survivors make it, retain essentially a 400-point lead. The SI do have a Hunter, Charger, Boomer, and a Spitter, though, and it is coming in now. Boomer's going to spawn below. Hunter spawns up on top, gets cleared, but he does manage to get pounced. No one's going to spit.
Brilliant shutdown, I have to say. Like, that Charger, I mean, I was questioning why the Charger went first, but nevertheless, they were equal to it. Clearing the Hunter off was Shell pretty damn quick as well, you know, she was completely on the opposite end of the spit puddle.
And she is bonus.
I mean, the interesting thing about sSs's performance there, in terms of shutting down the tank. Oh, interesting boomer from Antisocial. Gets popped though. Yeah, they were actually using all 4 shotties. Not one of them was actually using the Silence SMG that was clearly available there by the stock car.
Sorry, I was holding the wrong key. That's not my push-a-talkie at all. Survivors have managed to make the drop. The SI hit is up, apart from that boomer that is going a bit early. They do have the Smoker Spitter and the Jockey, so they're hoping for that capping SI. And they're probably going to get the Hunter, I imagine. No, they get another boomer, so it's still a 2-2. The worst 2-2 in Comp Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
There's still the potential for some big plays, but here comes the Jockey anyway. Jockey rolling in, trying to get some bonus, but he's not getting much of anything. Smoker does get a momentary pull, but gets cleared. Boomer gets a boomer on 1, and Spit Panels run down with nothing as a result. Smoker is going to re-pull on bonus, but cleared in 0.42 seconds. I guess that just about says how much damage he got out of that. I mean, at this point, all they're really doing, they are deteriorating the bonus slightly, just on bleed out alone.
Yeah,
but they're not getting the hit they want.
It is gradually wearing down, but they've got pretty much one more attack opportunity to do. It is on this hill. There is a Jockey, there is a Hunter, there is a Spitter, and what will Razor get? A Smoker. So no Charger.
Yeah, and Ellis is the one sort of wisely at the back as well. It does go in there. They do once again try and pull the shell. He gets cleared very quickly. Jockey does get a momentary jerk in on Ellis at the back. Wasn't bonus. So they managed to do a great job of preserving their bonus. The only people who are taking the hits are the people who are bleeding. They have a spitter in front of them who's going to try and delay them at the safe room door, but let's face it, that's not going to cause anything significant. The bonus is also in the safe room. Spitter has been taken out. It's just Alice and Coach on the outside here. There's a boomer up in ghost mode. But,
Yeah, there's a Hunter as well up now. Charger up too.
There is. And they do close the door behind them, and they do manage to make with a pretty solid bonus again. So it's 388 bonus, 56 point difference. Not bad at all going into map 2.
For all our pre-match troubles, we have eventually got a close game after map 1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised in a way, actually. I think both teams put themselves in a pretty good position. I would have said that Alerion were probably in the better position going into that. I mean, when they managed to get those thing capture in the tank at least, and the sort of damage from the hits before it, I thought they were in a much better position to smash that bonus down a lot more than they did.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
don't think we saw anything
Alerion...
really land for more than 2 seconds after that. Not a single cap had landed for more than 2 seconds. A single charger didn't land. I think they only had 2 charges for about 5 attacks.
Indeed. I think Alerion really are probably like one of the 2 sort of all-star EU teams in the competition. I mean, we've got Razor, of course. Many people know him from his success with Team France. The bad guy, obviously, probably wouldn't know him as current alias, but he used to go by the name, well, he still does go by the name of MC, who used to play for Velocity and other teams. Vex used to play with a couple of teams in the past. I believe he has won 1 or 2 recent tournaments as well. So he's a sort of Russian player who does frequently using an antisocial, aka Dana. I don't actually know that much about him, to be honest. But yeah, he's someone who's been active quite a lot lately and been doing some good stuff.
Yeah, I think he frequents the American Pug Network quite a bit, but we are going to be going live. Opening hit for the SI is going to be a 3-1. Boomer is going to rock it and get himself a nice quad boom. But the jockey and the charger waiting on, well, they're poised to go in on top of the safe roof. The smoker is coming in from behind the bush, looking for that pull out. He gets a really weird pull, but Jock's going to capitalise on that. He goes in for this, he gets the charge, jockey intercept. Alice does a breakdance and goes spinning, and Smoker gets a scratch. So that's a decent amount of damage.
That's a good damage tally for a safe from hit.
Yeah, it's gonna mess up the spawn timing a little bit, and it's gonna mess up the spawn rotation a little bit. But at the same time, I mean, there's no way the survivors were gonna sit there and wait the full duration for that last SI for that spitter to come up.
Using the tank though, 64%. That's going to be just after they climb up a ladder choke.
It is indeed. It's going to be an interesting tank. But we are going to see the Hunter pre-spawn behind the survivors. He's jumping around, making some noise, causing a distraction. Boomer gets popped though without getting anything. There is the charger and the jockey in ghost mode, but we might see the SI safe hit. There's a witch at 42%, which is that before the alleyway, or is that before Kitty Land?
It could actually be on the empty Kitty Land, but there is a jockey and then a charge going at the front. Great damage on Razzle there by the the jockey and the charger. And now Spectacular Sources are putting in some real damage in these first few attacks. More improved performance in their map 1 SI play.
So our performance was pretty damn consistent in how fast they were clearing, and the SI performance was a little bit lackluster on the first round, but definitely a recovery on this round. They put in some pretty good hits. I mean, their spawn timers are very disjointed as a result of it, and it isn't really getting them the best setup. I mean, we're going to see some sacks here now for the... we do see the witch being pulled back, and Michelle's going to miss the crown.
Wow, Razzle. You don't really ever see him miss crowns whenever I watch him, but my goodness, he missed a free crown, basically.
Well, that's very opportune for the SI, because just that delay of 3 seconds from the in-cap is enough for them to sack the Hunter and the Boomer pretty comfortably and get their spawns up in time. Spit is going to throw out a delay spit as well, just to further slow the survivors down. So this is going to be make or break for them. I mean, this tank is one which, if someone's able to jockey or charge in the right direction and trigger that tank a bit too early, this could be bad for the survivors. Like, really bad. This is this is high white potential for one team. and the possibility of McGoes if he doesn't sell another. But Rochelle does get cleared from below. The Charger is going to intercept on that. Look. She is going to take a lot of spit damage. Spit is going to block her in. That's her black and white now. So like, too afraid to sort of go up as a bunch because A, they don't want to take the spit damage, and B, they don't want to risk triggering this tank before they get the pickup on Rochelle. But the tank has now been triggered. It's up in the hands of Relapse. He's going to roll straight in, so just run it over to a Warren because we...
Yo, just punch. No rocking. Punch. Go. Let's help.
Yeah, help him.
Let's help. Help.
That's fine.
Son of a bitch.
Careful, you have no more support.
Yeah. Yo, Rochelle's still black and white. Oh, you're dead.
Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and that there was a tank in the hands of, I believe, was it Relapse?
Yeah, it will Relapse.
Yeah, getting a magnificent punch on Vex. He went completely over the railing and down the slide for an instant in-cap. And getting a couple of punches and rocks as well with the other survivors. But Razzle still lives, surprisingly. I would have thought the tank and the SR made more of an effort to get him and try and kill him off. But no, Alerion's still going strong with 4 survivors. They managed to mitigate a lot of damage potential there that the tank had open to him.
Well, I mean, even though it was a good punch, I feel like it's more of a consolation in-cap for the tank. I mean, I would have really liked to see him focus Rochelle first, just to secure that kill. Would have made the tri-cap a lot easier. So survivors have triggered the event, they are running through. The SI attack is up, but it's going to be a jockey, spitter, charger, and a smoker. So once again, really good damage potential, or even kill potential if they can get Rochelle with that charge smoke. But the smoke isn't going from behind, charger is going as well. They are going to throw the spit down, smoke goes as well in spit. That's 2 survivors caught in spit. Almost 2 in-caps on the survivors, but that's the rest of the bonus destroyed.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this is great potential for Spectacular Soy Souls to try and make an advantage if they can.
Well, Nick and Coach were carrying everything then, and the SI just did a perfect job of targeting them. Caught them both in that big spit battle. They both almost went down from it. The last attack isn't going to go in, unfortunately. He's not really getting anything.
He closed the door on the SI's faces.
But still, it's a 200 bonus. I mean, it's full distance, it's bonus. It's not as much as they would have liked, and it's probably not as much as they thought they were going to get once Raza took the second down at the ladder choke point. But anything's good at this point for them. They've just got to really sort of utilise just how much of an important position that that tank fight or an early boom is going to be during that tank fight.
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Do they use the boomer for the ladder choke, or do they save it for the tank fight when it triggers?
Yeah, I saw him in 07.
I personally would be obligated just to say the boomer. Even though I know what a boomer can do with a ladder choke in the way it currently is right now. I've happened to see that when screwing Apollyon earlier. But,
We do have the attack up. Everything that's currently pre-spawned. The boomer's going to miss his volume, but the charger and the jockey are looking to sort of go in and get him somewhere. Proxy does land on one survivor, jockey intercepts on another, smoker gets the pole, charger gets one fist, and then gets taken out.
it's not bad damage actually from Alerion. The charger just kind of went in for a couple of scratches before he missed his chance to actually get the proper charge. Focusing on Coach, who did vault over that lock there.
It seems to be roughly about the same amount of damage going out, actually.
Indeed, yeah, as a case, I don't think sSs will actually take the same risk it did with the Witch, or at least what Razzle took.
Reloading.
Yeah, it was surprising to see because, as you mentioned, he's not really renowned as a player who misses many crowns, and that was a free one. The boomer didn't even spawn until after he'd missed the crown and gone down. Same for the hunter. The hunter does go in now, though, gets a 16 damage pound. Smoker gets a pole, boomer gets a nice double boom. Jockey's still looking for that land. He gets 2 scratches out of it. Almost, maybe 3 even.
Yeah, I mean, there was a double cap landing briefly. Doesn't seem like that much damage, but if you actually look at the health bars at the top, it's kind of a nice spread there.
It's a very even spread across all 4 survivors.
Weapons over here.
And if anything, I think that works well for the SI, especially during the tank fight, because it gives the tank more options. It's not just one survivor who's, a punch from being slow. It's the potential of 4 survivors being 1 punch from slow. It's usually too much health for them to commit a set of pills for. If they got the tank's not going to come for me, and then he does. But we do see a boomer going in just the sack. It looks like he's going to get popped. To the SI, it looks like the SI might actually be opting to hit on this witch.
I think they will. No.
He might drop the hunter on it. I don't see it somehow. This is a pretty free witch. Yeah,
well,
Hunter is
they
free.
sack a hunter, yeah, but he's. The thing is, he can just be easily flushed out, surrounded, and yeah, they got to him. They are going to save the rest of the hit, I think, for the ladder choke. And they do get the wish, they do get the bonus.
20 points, but they have kept the hit they wanted. So they've got the jockey, the charger, the spitter. Final spawn, probably the boomer.
Well, we'll see. There goes spitter. And they're actually going up. Oh, but charger doesn't actually go off the ramp, pulling Nick through the stick. Jockey gets knocked down, spitter dies as well. Maybe I can actually push this tank.
Tank is wisely backing the head out there as well. There's a couple of common floating around, but not really enough to deter the survivors from trying to push the shit out of this tank. So far though, he's taking 300 damage, so that's perfect for him. Not in the greatest of spots, but he's in a spot that he can keep relatively good sight. And where the survivors are now, I think they prefer to be on the other side, just purely because they've got more spawn blocking options there. Looks like the tank wants to commit instantly though. He does have the boomer. The survivors are just really spread at the moment, so the tank's going to drop in between all four of them. He's chasing Nick at the moment. Does get the punch, looking for that second for the corner. Nick has just been slapped around. Smoker's going to intercept on that though and take it. Tank gets a nice long arm on the shell. Second punch going in on her. Double boom landed. Charger looking to intercept on Ellis. He's not going to get over the tank. Once again, launching Ellis. Charger is now going ham along with the tank on Rochelle. They do get the in-cap on her in the corner and she is boomed, so there's a lot of combo coming on there. Tank is down to 1300 HP, but he's doing a lot of work.
Yeah, they just need to keep the commons off Rochelle because they got to try and flush this tank out. And Nick is doing that using the higher ground. Vex is going to lose this tank, yeah, but he did do great work with that. Got enough damage, got Killer Beast bleeding as well as Evil.
But with the exception of none of the survivors being black and white, it's going to be it's a very similar situation to what we saw last round. I mean, but there's two survivors left who are carrying all of the bonus. So, I mean, this is perfect opportunity now for Alerion to kind of show the unity as an SI unit. And, you know, target that health bonus as Spectacular Soy Sauce was in the previous round, catching Coach and Nick in the back on, you know, which was all the bonus in that spit puddle with a charged smoker as well.
Indeed, yeah. And I think Alerion want to attack here when they try and enter the carousel. The boomer comes in, gets a double boom. We have a Hunter, Jockey, and a smoker coming in. Jockey gets dead stopped. Oh, Relapse gets a dead stop on both the Hunter and the Jockey at the same time. Pretty much a simple shutdown now. Well, the smoker's still hiding behind the tree, but nothing much he can do on his own. Survivors are going at haste. They're going to throw the bile as well. Far back. Did land on one common, so they won't have the commons in front of them. They won't have a boomer either, I don't think. They have a splitter, charger, smoker. Charger getting leveled. That's the attack down.
Really good shutdown. The bile has worn off. The comms aren't going to catch the survivors before they're in the safe room.
Yep. Commons are coming, but they're not close enough, and that's going to be Spectacular Soy Sauce in.
400 bonus almost. 350. So that closes the gap and gives them the lead. So, not a bad turnaround at all. So we do see a role reversal from the first round. We now see Team Alerion trailing Team Spectacular Soy Sauce by about 100 points, 120 points give or take. 124, am I right?
Yes.
Yes!
You see, you can do
I've done it. I've
not that
done
hard.
it. I have mastered the art of maths. Simple adding and subtraction is now my bitch.
Welcome to the Pantheon, old friend.
Look out, Rome. Coming after your numerals next. Well, we do see the round going live. I forgot to turn the spec that on again, so I can't see what the full of the opening attack is, but is it a charger, boomer, a smoke? And I can't see that last spawn. We are going to see the boomer go in straight away, gets a boomer on one survivor. There is a jockey actually, which is the final spawn for the special infected, so they do still have a tri-cap. Boomer is going to be a sack in hopes of the spitter. Very early tank though at 28%. I believe that's the tank that spawns on the gangway.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
Witch at 11% as well, so this is going to be a very nice hit to complement that witch. Charger and spit from behind, I imagine. Hunter on the witch, and the jockey then possibly from behind as well. It's a very tight area, so it's not, you know, recommended to go for this the run-up ground because there's so many places for the SI to spawn in front and behind.
I'm a reload.
And it's a particularly bad area to draw around the witch because you could potentially run back into the spawn. The survivors wisely going with 4 shotguns for this, which I do like this tactic. I approve of it.
Yeah, absolutely. This area, opening area of the map, absolutely suits a more shotgun-oriented style play. No great length of distance to really size with the SMG. They do trigger the witch. There's a jockey trying to get a spawn. Charger coming in. Oh, but Charger times it just right. It gets the in-cap. They need to kill the witch though.
Is she reacting?
She might have done.
Yeah, Nick was really lucky there not to get scratched. After she went down, the witch sort of re-aggroed and swiped again at Rochelle.
Yeah, I did notice something very strange with her animations there. It was ready and ready to go again.
Well, survivors have managed to find themselves a boom bile as well. There's a lot of common in front of them, but it looks like at this point, it's going to be very dangerous for them here. If they push this run, they're going to spawn the tank. If it does spawn on the gangway, they do have a boomer. They could push this tank straight in on top of the survivors, and it looks like that's what they're really wary about now. Taking their time, holding up, and just clearing out all of these common from range. The pistols are out. But the SI do have a very good hit to capitalize on this. They have the boomer, they have a charger, they have a smoker as well, and a jockey, so maximum separation. Good potential blinding classes here. And a tank that could potentially spawn right above the survivors between the two swans. Survivors have pushed into the maintenance room, they have triggered the tank. Charger is coming in from behind it is AI, it is going to whip his charge. Boomer does get popped as well, so that's the attack dealt with exceptionally well by the survivors. Tank is up in the hands of the bad guy. We'll keep it here for now, and we'll roll it over to a survivor warren for the next round tank. We only have one warren, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And to be told, I'm kind of sick of seeing this tank. Survivor's just doing the generic job of sort of trying to avoid any curve rocks that come around the corner and try and get as much chip as possible on this tank. He's still on first pass, he's down to about 60% frustration, and he's going to roll straight in. He's looking to push the survivors off the top of the gangway, but he's not doing a very good job of it at the moment. But the jockey's looking to intercept on Ellis, who's stuck at the top. Tank does have himself a nice quick corner. Smoker gets a pull in the back. Tank's got the in-cap. Charger is going to whip the charge. Smoker has been cleared, but the Tank is now going ham on Rochelle. Tank is going to capitalise on that and get the extra punch. Jockey is still terrorising Ellis. Tank is still up. He's got 2,000 HP left. He can still make some work here. He's looking to get that corner in on Ellis, but he's doing a really good job of just juking him and keeping away from it. More than enough time for Coach to get Rochelle up in the back. Tank now does have that corner on Ellis, so there is more bonus getting destroyed. But the Tank is dead. Doesn't manage to secure the ink, but that's a lot of damage. Boomer's going to waddle in, but he is going to get popped before delaying that pickup any further.
Yeah, it's actually really good tank and SI play there from Alerion. MC did what he needed to do. He noticed that the survivor below the walkway wasn't really in a great position. He instantly capitalized on it. Had great support at the back as well, separating two survivors. You know, that tank isn't usually a wipe when you're considering a match of like two teams at the high level. So it's still a very good result. But there's a cap at the front and a jockey as well, and spit. And Smoker at the back as well on Ellis, who is bonus.
The SI attacks are going in hard and heavy. I mean, they're getting the damage out of it. They're just unlucky that they just had to get a split second or two out of sync. Like that hunter landed, the spit went down, the spit missed the hunted target, and the jockey lands, 2 seconds later. But one thing that is important to remember is Rochelle is black and white now as well.
Yeah, indeed.
Took that down to the witch, took that down to the tank as well, so Rochelle's black and white. They do find 3 sets of pills though, so that's perfect for the survivors because the sweeper will need them. A charger is going to go in though, does get completely destroyed by melees with shotgun. Hunter's coming in looking for the sack as well. He does get a momentary cap on the shell, but it's cleared very quickly. Boomer gets popped. Spitter gets cleared. That might actually give them the first choke. That's a very risky attack and a very late sack. Did sack the charger first, but I think they have enough melees. They can get to the top. Rochelle looks like she's going to be the one to man mode it. She's black and white, so it's probably the wisest choice. They do have the jockey up, and it is pre-spawned up top. The charger is now in ghost mode. The jockey's down to 50% HP. The jockey's taking out. The charger's coming in.
Though, and getting leveled.
There's 4 melees in front of him. The charger is destroyed. Boomer spawns up in front. He gets popped. Smoker's up behind. He's not going to be able to really do anything. Maybe delay the survivors a little bit, but it's too risky at this point to even try it.
He's not going to try it though. He's primed.
He's going for it. He gets the pull. He gets the hang. And the hunter is now up. This is it's a great that he gets the pull, but there's not really many places for the SI to capitalise other than the smoker in this area. The smoker does get picked as a result, just as the rest of the attack comes up.
Hunter, jockey, and spitter. The thing is, what they've got to consider now is that they're getting very close to the final stretch where they really could do with the smoker. So I'm curious about what Alerion's plan is right now, because if they want to try and keep this close, they need to do something. They need to get their optimum SI lineup for this final stretch, otherwise they could be giving them the safe run.
Well, it's a risky play. They don't get the charger either. When they do get the charger.
Yeah, I got the charger, yeah.
I mean, one thing they could try and hope for would be a charge spit on Rochelle just to guarantee that kill. But Hunter has respawn on the billboard above his virus. He's going to drop in on Rochelle, gets 3 damage pounds. Jockey gets M2 and shut down. Charger's coming in front. And he gets nothing. Spit gets nothing either. They're across the event. That's pretty much going to be safe for them. We've got 4 shotguns. Commandant that's still down at all. The SI is 16 seconds out. And they're definitely going to make it with some nice bonus. Killer Beast coach carrying all of the all the perm. He's in. They're in before the spawns are up.
That it's a great result for Tiger Sauce, but I'm still like questioning that smoker though. I mean, it was a good idea. I mean, it's usually what you expect of any smoker to do in that position. But I felt like the smoker like tried to win the battle, but not win the war essentially.
I feel like it's good that the smoker delayed them, but they weren't really separated enough to capitalise on that delay. Like, as soon as you got the ledge hang, 2 of the SI spawns came up, but there was nowhere for them to spawn. It's such an awkward area for the SI to spawn and be able to capitalise on it in that area that the ledge hang is kind of like a consolation at this point. It's like, congratulations, you slowed them down by about 3 points. And with that ledge hang, he got the bonus as well, so you're not really going to lose much bonus at all hanging as you were if you were pouncing spit. So it's, as you said, you know, I wouldn't have gone for it myself either. But opening hit for the SI is going to be a tri-cap with Boom, Jockey Charger and Smoker for capping support. And it looks like they're not going to bother here sacking the Boomer and looking for that spitter. Looks like they're just going to save it all for the whip and hope that a multiple Boom can land just to give the whip someone to in-cap and hopefully capitalise on the remaining survivors with the rest of the cappers.
Indeed. I mean, yeah, they just kind of botched up this switch hit and did Spectacular Source. Obviously, Alerion have a chance to better that, but a long haul, this isn't an easy map, and even in a high-class game, to actually try and make the save from with bonus, which is what sSs did. Now the pressure is on Alerion to try and either, you know, replicate that or better it. So they really need to be very, very cautious about how they go about it. Be absolutely resolute and sure in their conviction with their play, because now the pressure will be mounting. They do remote the witch. They do get it as well. There is a double boom at the front of Jockey 2. Charger coming in on Rochelle. Quite a bit of damage actually for that attack.
It's a decent amount of damage, obviously not as much as the previous team landed because of the in-cap from the witch. But at the same time, it puts them in a really good position. The witch is out of the way now. The spawns aren't even up, so they can push the maintenance room and put some real chip into this tank, but they are leaving. They're kind of cutting it close now. Alice has pushed in. They do have a Boomer, they do have a Jockey Hunter, and a Smoker as well, so they do have a tri-cap. Smoker has spawned up in front. Boomer is going to spawn up as well.
What an opportunistic boom, just walking in there.
The smoke is going to trigger the tank.
And the Jockey. Wow. Oh, tank actually up though? No, it's not.
Oh, If the smoker actually pulled him to where the smoker was standing, that would have triggered the tank.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage they've already done in the first 3 attacks. I mean, this is pretty good for the tank. I mean, it's still going to be difficult to play a good tank here with support, but the fact that they've already done some groundwork already, yeah, I mean, let's take it to Aurum.
Yeah, Aurum it.
So you can get Ellis. This is a perfect setup. You can't get anything better. Oh, actually, you want to get kill Smoker? Smoker?
No, it's all good.
Okay. You have a lot of time.
I'm just gonna pull back like they did.
Okay. Coulson. Coulson. Let's... Should help. We should help.
Help,
Get
help,
down.
help.
Get down. Get down.
I got
Miss.
coach. I got coach. Come on, get the punt. Come on, please get that punt.
Get down. Get out. Your first pass. Get out. Get out. Get out, dude. You just.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the third tank of the game for team. Sorry, man. I'm stumbling over my words. For Team Spectacular Soy Sauce. Only managing to get the 1 in cap there, unfortunately missing about 2 or 3 punches right up in Nick's face and taking a couple of swipes from a machete as a result of the misses.
Yeah, I mean, Antisocial actually was trying to be clever with his movement, but the tank was equal to it, and almost sort of replicated the same positioning error that the other survivor who got hit by MC's tank in the previous half of the round did, essentially resulting in Dana's in-cap.
It almost looked like the SI wanted to go in on a top hit then. The Hunter has pre-spawned below, however, but he's currently sat on the special infected ladder just below the survivors. But it looks like they want to send the boom in from above and send that charge spit in from below. Jockey has spawned. There's no spitter on drugs. Hunter is pre-spawned, Jockey is pre-spawned below, Charger's up top with the boomer.
Reloading.
And survivors are just baiting at the moment, and well, the Hunter gives away position and he gets taken out. Boomer waddles in from behind, gets himself a nice tri-boom. Charger is going to come in and gets himself a charge, but he's cleared before he even gets a chance to slam. That attack is dealt with relatively quickly, relatively comfortably, and now the survivors are just a mash through these common with the melees out. And they have, what, 3 sets of kills in front of them?
Yeah, and they're rocking about a 550 or 60 bonus at the moment, so they're still going strong. That's still about 250 more than what sSs made safe from with.
Yeah, one thing, you see a Hunter line in the back, but one thing to take into consideration as well is the fact that we didn't really see it, the first hit from the coaster from Alerion in the previous round, because they sacked it way too late. They didn't have their spawns up really in time to capitalise on the run up the coaster. They had the spawns they wanted, but not the time or the means to implement them.
Reloading.
Yeah, and now they have a smoker, they have a spitter, a charger, and we're just waiting for a few more seconds to see what Relapse has got.
Hey, watch out!
And he's got a jockey. That's pretty much the perfect setup, I think.
I heard Purple's the worst player in America as well. That's why he's not allowed to play today. That's what I'm told. Can't confirm yet. We do see survivors slowly forcing their way through the common as you get to the top of the first run of the coaster. The Spitter, Charger and Jockey are poised to go in from above. Jockey taking a couple of stray shells from SMG fire as he just tries to stay alive at the moment. Bile has been deployed to give the survivors a little bit more leeway to sort of push up this choke. But all the commoners are spawning right in front of them. The attack is coming in from above now. The Smoker gets a pull, Charger gets a charge up, that Jockey gets a land. Is that a double charge?
It is a double charge, but there is 1 in cap. On Vex, well, that's going to deplete the bonus substantially.
And we do lose a chunk of bonus. And Smoker gets a pull on Rochelle, but she's at the top of the run, unfortunately. Jockey's coming in from behind, but he does get, oh my god, he gets the ledge now. Didn't think
on the bonus as well. He's going to gradually decline a little bit. He's still striking Coach in the face of scores. But that doesn't delay the pickup on him.
Keep following the tracks.
And now I think they are underneath the bonus that the North American side made to be safe from with. So Alerion are kind of on the back foot in this map, and they've still got a bit to go of this coaster. Charger waiting and charging off and getting in cap.
Spit's going to go down on that as well, just to further delay the pickup. Smoker is up as well. If he pulls Alice now, it looks like he's going to go to the top and look to try and pull Coach. Just try and get another leg chang. They do manage to get Rochelle. She gets a double stand-up as a result of that. And they are getting swarmed now by Common.
This is all about damage limitation for the rest of this map now for Team Alerion. They are in a really difficult position. They get Coach pulled off as well, the bonus. They are really struggling. They are not tackling this coaster event as seamlessly as Spectacular Source did.
And Coach is stuck in there with all the Common. He can't climb the ladder. The Smoker is poised to try and get him. The SI are frantically looking for spawns. Looks like the Jockey's got one up above. The Charger's repositioned himself where we saw the the O-Food Charger come from. Boomers has been off in one. Charger's coming in off. Charger gets a double charge.
That's MC dead.
MC's dead. Michelle's down. Smoker gets a pull. That's going to be another hang. It's just Nick up, and the Jockey is looking to capitalise on it. He gets a scratch, but gets taken out. And oh, what the hell? Ellis self-picked up. And he's going to pick up Rochelle. She gets another double stand up. Now that is Rochelle, black and white. Smoker is still up. He's going to capitalise on that. He pulls Nick. He's not going to get the in-cap though, but 3 survivors.
He's going to go down though.
He gets down by Common. Boomer is up in spawn mode now as well. This is going to be it, I think. The Smoker is still up. And now there's a charge up as well. Boomer gets a booming on 1 survivor. The Spitter Charger is above the survivors. The Smoker's still terrorising, delaying that pickup. Spit's going to go down to further delay. Ellis gets caught in Spit. Michelle gets charged in Spit. That's her dead. That's the wipe. Once again, that Charger, that's the second time I've seen that now in 2 consecutive games. First one was with Ofu. They did the exact same charge and got a death charge out of it. And it's just worked again.
Yeah. Gap being 511 points now. That's the lead that Spectacular Source hold over Alerion going into map 4. We've still got 2 maps to go. Well, I really hope that Alerion can pull it back at least to make it a close game going into the finale. I mean, they've certainly got the players and the team to do it, but the question is, will they?
Well, map 4 is a pretty... I'd say it's one of the more comfortable maps to make a comeback on. I mean, providing you can deal with that one attack as the event doors open fast enough, you can essentially make it safer if you've got enough melee weapons.
60% tank, that's exactly bang in the middle of the barn where they usually fight for tank. So this is really going to be all about tank and SI play in this map, I think.
Isn't tank and SI play generally how every map is decided?
It depends on, well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, I'm just being a bastard.
Yes, I know.
I
When
enjoy
you're never
it.
a bastard.
Enjoy it. Well, we are going to see an opening attack for the SI of a 2-2. We are going to see the Boomer, the Spitter, the Smoker, and the final spawn is the Hunter. So, okay damage potential could be spectacular if they can get like a separation smoke and a pounce and spit on a Boom survivor. But there is an 18%, that's around 19% witch as well, so she's just going to be inside the bumper cars. Hopefully we don't see any blunders with that witch, because that's the last thing you need right before a tank, which is essentially in the area that you want to fight it. Round is going live, however. Survivors once again championing the 4-shotgun strategy. Me gusta. And Survivors are going to push out. Coach is just clearing a couple of the stray common floating around the safe room door. So Smoker is ready to go, and they are going in now. So Hunter from behind, Smoker from in front. Smoker gets pulled on Michelle, gets killed very quickly, gets shut down. Boomer gets a box on 1 survivor. Hunt goes down. Spitter spits and screams alongside and falls shot. That's going to give the survivors this witch. There's 4 shotguns, so he shouldn't be much of a problem. Looks like Rochelle is going gung-ho at the moment. She's got to be careful because wasn't Rochelle the one who was boomed?
Yeah. We need to get a move on as well, because if they give it the time, and Rochelle's there. Oh! Missing the... Wow! Rochelle was so lucky there. She shot a Kong and accidentally shot the witch as well. Managed to juke a claw from the witch. Yeah. That was so lucky for him.
You do see a smoke going out in the back though. Hunter gets M2 and shut down. Coach is going to clear the smoke target and pop the smoke. Attack has been dealt with. Oh, so lucky with that witch.
Oh no. Well, that's why he's not called lucky for nothing.
Clearly, the man has gold buried somewhere. But we are going to see the survivors dealing with the attack pretty damn comfortably. No real damage going out at all yet from the SI. They do have their spawns coming up. It's going to be a Boomer, Spitter, Jockey, and a Hunter. So this is probably like the last potential attack And I don't know if I want to go in on this. The Spirit is just going to sack. Probably a wise decision because I think they kind of want the Charger to prevent the survivors rushing the barn.
Yeah, I mean, saving the Boomer probably is a smart choice for a tank, especially if you can go right in on it. But it gets a jockey and Rochelle at the front, gets cleared. Boomer's still there.
Yeah, the tank is spawned.
Yeah.
Oh, now the Boomer goes and gets popped. Tank is behind the survivors, so he didn't really spawn in the right place to capitalize on anything, even if they got a really good hit. So the tank is just going to fumble around with some dumpsters and wait for his final kappa to come up.
Yeah, the Razzle tank as well.
Yeah, it is going to be a kappa because they sacked that Boomer last in the attack.
Yeah. I felt like Vex should have really come from the front, because they knew the tank was going to be triggered the moment they sort of approached that barn door.
It's a pretty weak tri-cap as well. I mean, all these SI can be cleared pretty quickly. You kind of want the Charger in this area. At least I would anyway, if not the Boomer. But Tank is down to his second pass, so he is going to roll in. And here we go, Tank has rolled in. He's looking to get the corner in on Coach and Michelle. Looks like he might actually get on Michelle. He's going for the first punch. SIR coming in now. Hunter gets a land. Smoker land. Jockey looking for that final land. He gets M2 to Deagle. Coach is going AWOL with Deagle and clearing all the SI that are landed. And the Tank does have a second corner. He's got enough HP to comfortably get this down and potentially go for the third. He is going to go for it. The jump rocket is coming out. He does miss the jump rocket. He gets taken out.
Yeah.
That's 2 full downs, so it's pretty solid for that tank. And just such a clutch M2 there by Coach.
Yeah, Rochelle made a kind of a misstep there. She kind of ran, almost like she stepped forward towards the tank, trying to confuse it, but obviously Razzle didn't buy it. And she got cornered and punched pretty early. And also had about 3 punches until she was in cap, so maybe she should have thought about taking her pills before the tank came in.
You shoot me again, and I will drop you.
But, I mean, that's kind of, barring a wipe, that's kind of what Alerion needed, though. At least to put in some good damage. 2 full in caps. We got Relapse, who's pretty much below 50 perm health. Evil's still carrying the majority of it, but now they have this event to deal with. We've got 3 pills, so they've suddenly got the stamina, I think, enough of it anyway to see the save from, but this is where we need Alerion to come out of their shells and actually get results and make it a close game.
Well, they've got enough melee. They've got 3 pills and they've got the vial. So I mean, if they deal with these 2 attacks while the event is ongoing pretty well, they've got essentially 1 attack to take. We do see a hit going in now. The jockey lands, smoker lands, charger lands. Spit is going to go down like charger. That's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
And they've got bonus as well. Coach was bonus, as was Alice. And Nick taking a lot of damage as well from that jockey in the corner. They do pill him up. So they do have enough pills to carry them, and they've got 1 more attack to take. Well, they're going to deal with a boomer, I think, for this next attack. So providing no one actually gets boomed, he should be able to just deploy this vial and make safe from.
Yeah, they just got to wait for the right opportunity. I mean, MC has the boomer. If they can pop that, they'll just throw out the vial, probably deal with the rest of the attack. Hunter's looking. Boomer's at the front, does land on Rochelle. Hunter getting skeeted by Killer Beast. Charger coming in. Going for a Mr. Charge off the railing, but didn't work out.
And they can pretty much deploy the vial. Yep, vial has been
they do.
Rochelle just self-biled herself.
Yeah, that's probably going to slow them down quite a bit, but... Oh, Razzle and Vex have actually got their spawns coming up, so is MC.
They're in.
But they are in the safe room.
That is how you do it.
With a 400 bonus once again. 1,500 points.
That's quite a deficit, even for this map, plus finale.
Yeah, this is a comeback map, but I don't think they're going to be able to come back that highly.
They need to absolutely embarrass this tank to the best of their abilities.
Well, it's not even just the tank they need to embarrass. I mean, they need to deal with all of the 2 attacks, 3 attacks leading up to the tank, all of which are in, potentially the best choke points for the SI. You've got the safe room hit, which can go one of 2 ways. You've got that second hit just after the bumper cars, where the SI, if they can sack fast enough here and cause enough delay, will have a hit for the witch in there. I mean, there's a lot of damage potential. And then there's the tank. And then, of course, the event. which is, as we saw, it can go one of two ways. It either goes really well or it takes one attack, and you can essentially lose everything you get to that event with.
Well, we shall see what Alerion can cook up here. They have a smoker coming from the auto bodies. They do actually bait it out though. Shouldn't go back and say from Rochelle's still outside. Getting troubled and harassed by commons as a hunter pouncing around for distractions. And Razzle does deal with a hunter eventually, looking for that DP. But now what they're going to consider is the fact that they've got the witch up ahead, and if they don't take too much time, Spectacular Soy Sauce will have SI up for it.
Reloading. I'm reloading.
Reloading.
And yeah, I think they're pretty much giving the SI the hit for the switch. There's a jockey already up, there's a boomer, a smoker, and a hunter.
Reloading. Hey, watch out.
Well, here we go. Boomer does get himself a boomer on one survivor, but Smoker isn't going to pull off that way. It's not going to be enough to attract anything. Thankfully, he gets out of there without getting picked. Boomer is still up as well. He sneaky has repositioned himself right around the corner. Thankfully, no one's bleeding, so the Cyrus can do this all day.
Yeah.
Smoker gets picked some more. Boomer gets picked, but gets a re-boomer.
Which gets triggered.
Hunter lands on Coach. Oh dear, the witch is coming straight through. She gets
And
in.
goes for MC.
Hey, get your ass up now. Come on.
Reloading.
They get time as well with that witch, but eventually she ends up getting exactly what she wanted, to claw someone down.
Let's get inside.
Reloading.
And Lucky has a charger, Killer Bee, Smoker, Evil, Spitter, and Relapse the Boomer, so it's a 2-2. But again, they have a Boomer now. Question is, will they actually make better use of it before this tank? Boomer gets popped outside though. We do a charge inside, but I think it missed. Smoker and Spitter not connecting either. And tank will be in the hands of Evil for this.
So it's run over to an infected wall. Because we missed the worm last time.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. I want.
Yeah, just go for a bonus, get a corner, and move
I
on.
do see. Yeah, I see Coach. I'm gonna go.
Just wait it all the way to the second pass. Yo, jump over here. Just jump over here quickly.
Ah.
Come over here. Come over here. Quickly. Go behind these pillars so you don't take this. Just go to second pass to bleed as much as possible.
There's some nice looking bushes. Not gonna lie.
He's gonna. Yeah, he just took another set. Let's go.
Go.
All right, go in whatever. Yell out, scream when you want us. When you want us. Oh,
No,
we
no,
need
no.
help. We need help. Help! Help! Get that. Yo,
Yeah,
get bonus.
Coach.
Bonus. Get out. Rock. You have 2,000 health. Nice. Cover else. Get out. Yes, get out.
They're gonna
Hey,
chase
Coach
me.
is black and white. Just run along. Damn.
I want them to chase me here so badly. Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, they're
I'm
playing
just
this
gonna
way.
AI. They're bleeding. And Coach is black and white, so we can probably kill him.
No, we gotta focus the bonus. The bonus is pretty scary. We'll definitely take the lead.
No, they're only 300. They won't take the lead, but it'll be close.
Yeah, well, can't let it get that close.
Yeah, exactly. Just hit up top, just so we can get a pull charge off. That tank's too bad.
Get the. Yeah, we have to do some.
Weapons over here.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the death of the AI tank. Unfortunately, not with 6k HP, so on the move, but there is an attack going in. Smoker gets pulling on Rochelle, Boomer gets booming on Rochelle. Charger gets charging on Rochelle because it's played while in the air, and then the Hunter lands on Rochelle just because everyone likes to hit Rochelle.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, that tank actually went as best as it could have gone for Alerion because MC acted as the tampon, but now he is black and white. They are heading to this event where essentially All 4 survivors are looking good on the menu for spectacular soy sauce.
I hit it. Reload.
They're coming.
And, well, I mean, Alerion are only 200 points ahead in terms of difference as it currently stands. So if they're going to claw back anything at all, they need to be super resolute here.
They do have a quad boot and a 12 damage pounds and a spit on top, and there's common everywhere. Coach is caught right on those and spit is lucky he's out of there fast enough. But Ellis is completely covered in him. The coach wasn't bonus either, so.
He wasn't, but that spitter is still staying alive.
The coach is black and white as well. They are going to deploy the ball a lot early. Spitter is chasing, he's going to throw a delay spit out, but it's going to fall just too short. Although it does catch Nick, but he is able to wang his way around it.
Yeah.
We do have a smoker charger and the jockey up, but they don't have the spitter, and the common are not even able to save from door. Coach does go first, he gets jockeyed, they've got to clear him, that charger's going ham city on. Charger looks to intercept, but misses the intercept.
But gets a couple of hits.
He does get fists and a bonus, but he could have gotten the kill there. Survivors do make it in, they make it in with a greater bonus of 448 points. But at this point, they're still trading by those 500 points. So, well, they really need to wipe with the, 400 points now, but they still need to wipe with that, that first tank, really, to give themselves a viable chance.
Well, actually, they need to wipe the first tank, and then they have to survive both tanks in their survive round. And that's why it's so crucial, like that first intro tank, because it sets up the whole finale after that for survivors, depending on how well they do. You just, if you get like 2 survivors bleeding, it's like the bleed out enough is sometimes it is enough to actually wear down the survivors and almost ensure that they don't reach the chopper. And Kiss Me has told me we have got about 200 viewers.
We're spoiling the evening for 200 people. I'm proud of my work. I take my job very seriously.
So even after all the shit we endured for nearly an hour before this match, it all comes good in the
The
end.
Midnight Riders, they're gonna save us because no
Right, well, we are seeing the round going live.
has a bigger
We do see a smoker charger, hunter and a boomer. Tank has been triggered and it's up in the hands of Razor. Charger is going to go in, but it's AI and it gets nothing. And it looks like the tank is going to roll straight in here. They do have the boomer, the survivors are backing up, they've got 4 shotguns going, Smoker gets a pull in, Hunter gets an intercept, Tank's got a corner. Rochelle is going to manage to get around the tank, but she catches a boom. Tank's going to get that down. Smoker is going to get cleared, but there's now 2 survivors boomed, completely covered in cover. Tank is going for the 1 green survivor, misses his rock, but he is going to get the corner in on Ellis because Ellis is just swamped. He changes
He's actually
direction.
spreading the damage.
He is, he's going to get a 3rd in gap here.
Relapse can't do anything. The commons are out. Rochelle's getting the nick up.
Tank still has about 8, well, just shy of 1,000 HP left. He does have a boom up and a hunter up, 2 survivors up. Trying to delay this pickup as much as they can, but they are going to get that 3rd pickup. Tank's going in for the corner. 1 survivor up who's got bonus. Tank unable to capitalize on him. Boomer gets popped without getting anything. Hunter gets M2 and shut down. Charger stumbles and doesn't get any fists. Tank gets taken out. They survive the tank, but look at the cost of the health bonus.
Yeah, that was a great tank and SI play there by Alerion. I mean, they would have once the wipe. That's pretty much the next best thing they could hope for. But now this gives sSs the advantage. They do get the win bonus, and now they got this distance points to look forward to as well as the event goes on.
I mean, even at this point, there is a boomer sorry walking in. He does get a boomer in 1 survivor and then gets popped. There is a hunter, smoker, and a spitter jumping around as well. Smoker for the pull, tongue falls short. Hunter looks for the damage pounds, doesn't get. Smoker does get a pull in on the shot. Hunter still gets the intercept though on Coach. There's a lot of damage going out from that.